unveiling the secret behind one of history's most legendary victories, a story that's echoed through centuries and inspired millions. This isn't just a tale about a shepherd and a giant. It's about courage, faith, and the power to defy the impossible. This is the showdown that changed history, the moment when the fate of a nation hung in the balance, and the world watched as the unlikeliest hero stepped forward. Imagine it, a kid, a giant, and a miracle that shook the world. The air is thick with tension, every heartbeat echoing with fear and hope. The battlefield is alive with the sound of clashing armor and anxious whispers. Soldiers tremble, paralyzed by the sight of an enemy no one dares to face. Goliath, a mountain of a man, over 9 feet tall, his body encased in gleaming bronze armor, roars across the valley. For 40 days he's hurled insults and challenges, daring anyone to face him. Not a single warrior steps up. Fear has gripped every heart. Then, from the ranks, a young shepherd named David emerges, unassuming, almost invisible among the armored soldiers. He's just a boy. No sword, no shield, no shining armor. Just a sling, a few stones, and a heart full of faith. The crowd can hardly believe their eyes. But David carries something far more powerful than any weapon: unshakable faith. He believes with every fiber of his being that he's not alone. As the crowd recoils in fear, David steps forward, his courage shining brighter than any armor. He's not just facing a giant, he's facing the impossible. Goliath laughs, mocking the boy's audacity. The crowd gasps, unable to look away from the unfolding drama. Every eye is fixed on this unlikely challenger. But David stands his ground, unwavering. He looks Goliath in the eye and declares with a voice steady and sure, "You come at me with sword and spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord." The suspense is electric. Every second feels like an eternity. David bends down, selects a smooth stone from the ground, and places it in his sling. The world seems to hold its breath. He charges, full speed, toward the giant, sling spinning above his head. Every muscle tensed, every eye watching, every heart pounding. The stone flies, swift, precise, and crack! It strikes Goliath's forehead with a force that drops the giant where he stands. The giant crashes to the ground. For a moment, there's stunned silence. Then the crowd erupts. Cheers, shouts, disbelief. David, tiny, overlooked David, stands victorious. He didn't win because he was the strongest or the biggest or even the bravest. He won because he dared to believe in something greater than himself. David's faith was bigger than any giant. He knew that with God on his side, no obstacle was too great, no enemy too powerful. So the next time you feel outnumbered, outmatched, or overwhelmed by the giants in your life, remember this story. Remember that courage isn't about size or strength, but about heart and faith. When God is with you, size doesn't matter. Faith can turn the smallest underdog into a champion. Follow for more real stories of unshakable faith, and let these legends remind you, no giant is too big when you believe.